Hey guys, welcome to Cook with Nancy. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make lamb buns. That's correct. You can even make it with the chicken if you prefer. And I'm also going to show you guys two methods with cheese and the meat filling. And this bun is not like any other bun. It is very special and flavorful. This has nice herbs and some green onions. You will see how to make this delicious meat bun. To start off here, I have 3 cups of all-purpose flour. To this, I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoon sugar, half a teaspoon salt, half a teaspoon garlic powder, 1/4 cup of green onions finely chopped, just a green part, and 1 teaspoon fresh thyme or a rosemary. And go ahead and give it a quick whisk. And then to this, I'm adding 1.5 teaspoon instant yeast, and go ahead and mix it. And now to this, I've added 1 large egg beaten and 3/4 of a cup warm milk. Now with the milk, you have to make sure, because everyone measures it differently, so make sure you add a little bit at a time. That way you don't overdo on the milk. Here I have added 1 tablespoon of soft butter. So now as you see, that dough is really sticky. Don't get worried about that. It's okay. When it proofs, it will get all fine. And set it aside for at least 3 to 4 hours. Now here in a pan, I've added 1 teaspoon butter. To this, I've added 1.5 pound ground lamb. You can replace this with the chicken as well. Now go ahead and make sure there is no lumps whatsoever. To this, I've added 1 teaspoon of ginger and 1 teaspoon of garlic grated, salt as needed, and cook them on a medium-high heat. Go ahead and cook them until it's all well incorporated. To this, I've also added 1 medium-sized finely chopped onions. I'm using red onion. You can definitely use yellow onion. That's fine. And 1 teaspoon chili flakes, or as needed, as per your spice level. Go ahead and cook them until the onions are nice and translucent. To this, I've added 1 teaspoon oregano. If you want to add different herbs, you can definitely add that. Cook them until the water is almost evaporated. 1/4 cup of parsley finely chopped. Cook them on a high heat right now until the water is evaporated, and set them aside. Now as you can see, the dough is doubled in size. Now we are going to knead them until it's no longer sticky and it's elastic. Now go ahead and knead them at least 10 to 15 minutes depending on the dough consistency. Now I'm going to divide them into 2 parts and then divide them into equal part of a ball. I'm making 6 balls, 6 buns. So if you want to make lesser or more depending on the size that you want to make, you can definitely do that. Now what I'm going to do, go ahead and make it a good disc shape. Flatten it up with my fingers and sprinkle some flour if needed, and then go ahead and add a little bit of flour on top, sprinkle a little bit, and go ahead and add the meat mixture as needed. I'm adding around 3 to 4 tablespoons of meat mixture because my bun is bigger. And now go ahead and cover those sides by pulling all the edges together. Pull all the edges together and then cover it without any gap and twist it and flatten it up. Now you just give it a nice roll to this so that it has a good shape. Now I'm going to place them in a parchment paper that is lined on the baking tray. Any kind of tray that you can definitely use. Now go ahead and continue to do this with the rest of the meat mixture and the dough that you got. Now I also wanted to tell you guys, if you're a vegetarian, if you want to use a vegetarian version, you can definitely use a basil pesto or any kind of pesto as a base, and then add some cheese to it, and then you can make a bun. So that way you have a twist to it. Now here I'm adding the cheese to the meat. What I've done with the cheese is I've added some herbs and a little bit of a salt so that it has that flavor to it. And then I'm using a cube. Cube is better when it comes to bun because it melts better. I'm going to do the same thing, cover all the edges, pull them all together and cover it and make it a good shape of a ball. And then once that is all done, we're going to put them in a tray and rest it for another 10 to 15 minutes. Now as you can see, I'm going to just rest it for 10 minutes by covering with the kitchen towel. After 10 minutes, we are going to brush with some 1 tablespoon butter and 1 tablespoon egg mixture. We are going to mix them together, and this is what I'm using as an egg wash for the buns. Now I'm going to generously go ahead and brush them on all buns all over. And then I'm also preheating my oven at this point. My oven has been preheating at 350 degree Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius. Now I'm going to sprinkle some white sesame seed on top. It's optional. If you don't want, you can skip that totally, and bake it for 20 to 25 minutes depending on your oven temperature. Once you see nice and golden colored, you remove it. At this point, if you want to brush little butter on top of that, definitely go ahead, and it gives this nice glossy look, but I'm not going to brush any butter. Now I'm going to show you guys how this meat filling looks. The bun is super soft. It smells so good. The fragrance of all the herbs that we put in the bun itself is so deliciously flavorful, and the bun is super soft. The meat is definitely delicious, and the cheese bun is great. I hope you enjoy watching this video. If you like my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you soon in my next video. Till then, take care guys. Bye.